What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're going to talk about Town Hall 8 scouting bases and deciding what attack to use versus those bases. So let's go ahead and check out some war bases here and kind of scout these out and see what might be the best way to go about these. Okay, so right here we have a Town Hall 8 base, and when we look at it, we see that, you know, the air sweepers kind of covering the air defenses pretty well. But I mean, if we zapped this air defense here, we might be able to get over to these air defenses pretty easily since there's no storages, but it could go bad with the air sweeper where it's at. So mass drags could be a possibility. It might be rough. It's going to depend on spell placement and your funnel. But if we look at the base more closely, we see that it's got some double giant bomb spots here, right around the king here, right over here by the cannon / archer here, by the archer cannon again. Sorry about that. By the archer and cannon again. And up here by the archer tower. So those are the double giant bomb spots. There's a giant bomb spot here in the middle, a couple giant bomb spots, but most likely those are going to be Teslas. If we look at it, if we send a single hog in right here, like from the top here, we could see what that spot is, whether it's Teslas, giant bombs. We could send in a hog right here and kind of see if Teslas are going to pop up. If we really want, we could send one in here and see what's going to pop up there. And we can send a hog in from the north here and kind of see if this is a double giant bomb or if it's a Tesla. So hogs might be the best way to go against this base. If you have really good heal placement and stuff like that, hogs are going to be really good. And we can watch Misa's replay. Misa is learning hogs. He doesn't use them a whole lot, but he does exactly what I'm talking about here. He's going to lure out the clan castle, and he's going to trigger this Tesla. Let's stop here. He's sending that hog, and he triggered up a Tesla. So that kills that as a double giant bomb spot. So he's going to go ahead and take care of the dragon. So let's go ahead and fast forward to that. He's going to, you know, drop some archers, drop some poisons on the dragon. He wasted a little bit of time on the dragon, but not too bad. And then next, he's going to send in a hog right here, and he actually sets off the double giant bomb. Perfect. That's what you want to do. He sets off the double giant bomb, so he knows that the double giant bomb is out, and that if he heals right, you know, things are going to go really well. So from there, he's going to send in his hogs. He kind of doesn't have the best heal placement, which we talked about. We talked about this with him on stream, and he loved the talk that I had with him. He's only going to get better at hogs from there, but he did exactly what I said. The other giant bomb was down here. But yeah, that's how you're going to scout out bases like this, especially bases where you can check for giant bombs. Hogs might be the way to go. Go hog. He doesn't have golems yet, I don't think, on this account, but hogs might be the way to go in those situations. I would have personally used hogs and done exactly what he did and got the double giant bomb popped off. Okay, now let's talk about this base a little bit. This base is kind of unique with the open design kind of. And what I would use, you could use drags. You could definitely use drags. Maybe zap this one here and then go in from this bottom area down here, but you're going to be fighting against a sweeper. I think it would work well with drags if you get your good haste and rage placement. But what I would think is go hog or go wipe even, because there's not a lot of compartments, and you can actually blow open with 4 earthquakes. You could blow open 3 big compartments, only leaving 2 closed. So I know go wipe is a 2-star strategy, but in this situation, it might be worthwhile using, just because there's so few compartments. Go hog, if you drop the 4 earthquakes in here and let the golems kind of come in here, and you can see if that's a double giant bomb spot there, and then you can let your kill squad do some work. You can test the giant bomb spots down here and see what pops up. So go hog, I think, would be really good against this base. Surgical go hog. That's probably what I would use. This hasn't been attacked, so I don't know. That would just be my prediction. Either go hog or go wipe would do really well against this kind of base, just based on, you know, these spots. I'm going to say that the double giant bomb and a Tesla is right there, and then maybe a Tesla over here, and then probably traps, bombs, and stuff down here, springs, and stuff like that. So surgical go hog, I think, would do really well against this base. Okay, let's talk about this base. These bases are really easy for me to scout out. Once I see a setup like this where the air sweeper is not really covering all the ADs really well, I think drags. I'm going to zap quake this one. I'm going to take out this air defense with 2 lightnings and an earthquake, and then I'm going to go in from this side. I'm going to create a nice funnel, taking out this dark elixir storage, starting to work on this army camp, work on that elixir storage, and I'm going to create a nice funnel, and I'm probably going to rage right about here. Once everything starts locking onto my drags, I'm going to rage there. I'm going to haste the balloons in so they get right into those air defenses, and I think that would be the best way to go against a base like this. So when you can kind of single two air defenses down to one side like this, hogs should be the way to, or not hogs, I'm sorry, dragons should be the way to go. You can get to these air defenses in a hurry. There's really only the dark elixir storage, which you can single out, and this elixir storage up here, which you can take out really fast, and you should be able to get to those air defenses in a hurry and get the 3-star on this base with mass drags for days. I mean, that's definitely the way to go against these types of bases. So this base is kind of similar. This base has a little bit more giant bomb areas. As far as like over here, there's gonna be giant bombs. Over here's gonna be giant bombs. Over here's gonna be giant bombs. All these compartments along the outsides are gonna be giant bomb locations. So it's a little bit harder to test, but Go Hog might be the way to go. But I personally would use drags again, mass drags against a base like this. You can zap quake this one here, and then you're gonna go in behind the sweeper. Whenever the sweeper's pointed like this, if you can go in behind it, create a nice funnel, take out these builders huts first, put a dragon on each of those, and those dragons are going to come in and start creating that funnel, and then, you know, put a dragon there, and then after those buildings are down, you're going to send in your loons, send in those drags, haste those loons in there, get this air sweeper out in a hurry, or this air defense, the air sweeper will go down, get that other air defense, and the drags should run through this base pretty well. So that's my opinion on scouting some bases. That's just kind of my perspective on it, guys. Let's check out what Neil actually did against this base. I think he used drags. He got the 3-star, so let's go ahead and scout what Neil did. So he's gonna zap. He's gonna probably do exactly what I said here. He's gonna zap quake that air defense there. We're gonna speed this up just a little bit, and then he's gonna work on the corner buildings with the dragons, exactly like I said, and then kind of take out these buildings. Very nice, Neil. I think I actually helped him. Me and Kyle helped him through this. And he's gonna send in those balloons, send in more drags, haste the balloons right through there, and then a rage is gonna be incoming. There it is. And that's just going to be easy money right there, as Super Texan would say. Shout out to Super Texan. But yeah, super easy raid. That's how you get the 3-stars. Get those air defenses down in a hurry. He doesn't even drop his king till way late in this raid. He could have dropped it way earlier to get done even faster. But that solid raid with mass drags at Town Hall 8. So that's just kind of like the scouting perspective. You guys can feel free to ask me any questions. As you know, I'm a Town Hall 9. I'm getting better at the Town Hall 8 attacks with my Town Hall 8. I'm really confident with the mass drags and mass hogs. I do mess up from time to time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a perfect war attacker. But I feel like I can offer some insight to help you guys scout these bases. I feel like that's one of the biggest issues in war, is scouting bases and choosing the correct attack. And basically, it's going to be hogs, Go Hog, or mass drags as a Town Hall 8. Go Wipe every once in a while. Go Wipe's usually a 2-star strat. Most clans don't even like you using Go Wipe, but that's kind of my opinion on it. Hopefully you guys liked this video today. As always, subscribe, like the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the description. Let me know what you guys thought. Maybe tell me how you guys go about scouting bases. As always, guys, thanks for clash bashing with me today. You guys have a great day. Thank you.